Hello and welcome to another edition of Trotsky or Bust. Uh, it's Wednesday. I don't even know the date. I don't care. It's over a week since the election. We're still getting election results coming in. They same crap. They're telling us the Democrats won, and this is a great victory for the left. I guess it's the other left. I don't know. It means nothing at all. It's what. A few quick things I want to talk about today. I was watching Kyle Kalinske. I guess he's the secular talk. I was watching him on, and he's I heard this on Young Turks as well, trying to tell us that we did win last week, that progressives did win, and Nancy Pelosi is actually in trouble. She's not going to be the next speaker. Bullshit. She'll be the next speaker. Nothing has changed. And today, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was in front of her office demonstrating. I don't even remember what. I guess it's about climate change, and it's the whole idea of that is to sheepdog people to the Democratic Party, just like what Bernie did. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, excuse me, she's doing the exact same thing. It's just make Nancy Pelosi look better. As far as climate change, it's sad. It's sad. I told you a couple of months ago, um, 23 years ago, I sold security systems. I was at this guy's house. I don't remember exactly what he did. He was in science field of some sort, and he told me how the world would end. And the way he told me it would end would be um, global warming, which would lead to forest fires, which would lead to more global warming, which in turn would lead to more forest fires, and at some point it'll spin out of control. Well, I live here in California, and we're seeing it, and it's sad. And I don't know if it's too late. It may be. It may be too late. If it's not, nothing's going to get done about this. They're not, Trump's not going to do anything, and Democrats, well, they take money from fossil fuel companies, and they're not going to do anything about this. It's sad. The Republicans and Democrats are controlled by corporate America. Corporate America is controlled by their, quarterly reports that they make more money. The last quarter, that means their stock will go up. That means their stock options will be worth more. And there's no one fighting on the other side. The left is totally castrated. We're a bunch of eunuchs. We're not getting anything done. And except I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think we may have lost the race. I think the Earth will go. These forest fires just get worse and worse. Anyhow, regarding Kyle Kalinske, he was talking with Jimmy Dore. They were saying something how great the Democrats are doing, and he was saying, "Oh, he's for all of the above approach," meaning he's okay with third party. Bullshit. All of the above means that we'll take the easiest path. The easiest path will be the Democrats, what they call them Justice Democrats. Justice Democrats are Democrats. Democrats are controlled by corporate America. We're never going to take over the Democratic Party. Never. It's like trying to take over GM or Amazon. I mean, think of the Democratic Party. It took corporate America about 25, 30 years to take over the Democratic Party. The way they did it was they used the civil rights movement to do it. Before then, you had the New Deal Democrats. Well, a lot of them were Southerners, the Bo Weevil Democrats, and they were segregationist. So that's how the corporate America worked its way in. They were anti-segregation, which was a good thing, but they used that not because they cared about that, but they used that as a way in. And it started in the 60s, and I guess the culmination was Bill Clinton's election in 1992. Well, what did Bill Clinton do? He passed the crime bill, which is, straight out of the Jim Crow era. And the modern day Jim Crow, that's what you can refer to as the crime bill is. So, you know, if it took big money, and I'm talking about corporate America, it took them 25 years to take over the Democratic Party, how long is it going to take us with no money to take over? 250 years? Even if we did it in 25 years, It's not soon enough. We're losing the battle with climate change. We're losing the battle with income inequality. The Democratic Party is not going to change. And people like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez or Bernie Sanders, they're just sheepdogging us to the Democratic Party. They're not going to, nothing will happen, okay? Kyle Kalinske, I don't really follow him that much, but he just sounds, or the Young Turks, they just sound, they're fifth columnists. Let's call them what they are. They're no different than Rachel Maddow. And they're the enemy. I'm just telling you that right now. Anybody who tells you that there's a path forward through the Democratic Party is just leading us up a the wrong trail, a trail that leads to nowhere. Okay, the Democratic Party will never come back. It'll never be the New Deal Party. It'll always be the big money party. And none of them are, and nothing has changed. Nothing changed last week. Don't kid yourself that we won. Joe Manchin won. Nancy Pelosi won. Dianne Feinstein won. That woman in Arizona, she won. They're all the same corporatists, okay? Nothing's going to change. I hope the Green Party, I don't know if they're any better. I see Jill Stein around. I am 100% sure that Jill Stein was planted there by corporate America. And if she wasn't, then corporate America woke up one morning and found Jill Stein under the Christmas tree because she's the best president they ever had. How do you get 1% of the vote when 80% of the people agree with your policies? Well, you get it by just being, I don't know, just being Jill Stein. And she, like Hillary, just won't go away. And she's talking about rank voting. I mean, rank voting. They have rank voting in Maine, and I was watching CNN. This woman got 5%. I don't remember. She was independent, and they just dismissed it. You're not going to change anything that way. The only way I see for change is if not Bernie Sanders not going to do it, and Cynthia Nixon's not going to do it. Maybe Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez will do it one day, but I doubt it. I think she's just their puppet on a string. Is for some well-known figure to, Ralph Nader did it. We have to follow that example. A well-known figure, maybe as a Green Party or any party that's not Democratic or Republican, not as independent, because then that'll mean nothing. It has to be an actual party, and they have to they have to show the alternative. I'm not talking about Bloomberg or anybody like that. He's not. He's just the same. But that's the only way I see of going through it. And I just really quick wanted to say that don't fall for this Justice Democrat shit. It's not. They're just leading us on the wrong path. Okay, they're fifth columnists. They're no different than what you see on MSNBC or Bill Maher. And that's about it. Anyway, tell me what you think. It's click, you like it, don't like it, please subscribe, click the hammer and sickle, put in comments, tell me what you think, and I'll talk to you another time. Thank you. Trotsky out.